morning. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Can you guys get me this morning? Hope you're doing well. So today our sharing this morning, as you can see from the title, is the greatest commandment, loving your neighbor as yourself. Who is your neighbor? Who is your neighbor? Our main text Our main text of reference this morning is coming from Mark 12, verse 31. Okay. Our main sharing is coming from Mark 12, verse 31, where Jesus tells us to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. Okay. But then the question is posed. If you do not love yourself, how then are you going to love someone else? If you do not love yourself, how then are you going to love someone else? Also, noting that you cannot give what you do not have. If you do not have love for self, how then can you have love for others? So before you even attempt to love your neighbor, it's important to love yourself, to take care of yourself. Okay? To take very good care of yourself, especially this is directed to us mothers. Um, to us mothers, we are usually the ones who are taking care of everyone in the house. We take care of our home, our children, our husbands. We take care of everyone except us, you know? We take care of everyone except ourselves. So sometimes we run into a situation where you feel drained, you have nothing left to give. So it's important, in as much as you want to love other people, it's also very important to take care of yourself. It's important to have that time to yourself. No matter how busy you are, try to create a time for yourself. Hi VF, how are you? Thanks for joining my live. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining my live. So we are reading from Mark 12, verse 31. And it says, nice to know that you're fine. I'm equally fine, FV. And it reads, Mark 12, verse 31. And the second is like, namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. There is none other commandment greater than this. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. So as I was saying, Mark 12:31, and the second is like, namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. There is none other commandment greater than this. Okay? So there is no other commandment greater than this in our Bible. Okay? There is no other commandment greater than this. All of the 10 commandments have been summed into two commandments. The first one being love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your might. And the second one is like it also. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. That is where all the commandments are based. Okay? That's where all the commandments are based. So key takeaways from our text today. Key insights from Mark 12, verse 31. This is a direct commandment from our Lord Jesus Christ, okay? This is a direct commandment from our Lord Jesus Christ. This is not advice from God, okay? This isn't an advice from God. This is literally a command emphasizing its importance. Connected, and it is also connected to loving God. It comes right after the greatest commandment, loving God with all your heart, soul, and mind and strength. True love for God leads to love for others. Who is our neighbor, you may ask? Who is our neighbor? Because others may question to say, I don't have any neighbor. I don't have any neighbor. But who is a neighbor? Who is a neighbor? So we'll get our definition for a neighbor from Luke 10, verse 25 to 37. Here we find a story of the Good Samaritan. Here we find the story of the Good Samaritan. So in the Bible, we do have this parable of a Good Samaritan where this man on his way somewhere was hit by robbers who almost left him for dead, and he was just there lying on the ground, lifeless. Okay? And a number of people passed by and they just left him. The Levite came with his Bible, moving with his, feeling very holy and thinking, oh, I'm late for the synagogue. Is it for the church? I'm late for church. He simply passed by and left this man, lying on the ground, just like that. He passed by and left this man lying on the ground. Okay? A lot of people passed by and just left this man lying almost dying right there on the ground. But then this good Samaritan came and found him lying lifeless there. That's how he picked him up and took him to a nearest center, a health center. He paid some bills there and told them that if at all these bills, if at all his treatment, if at all the treatment, excuse me, if at all the treatment for this man will require more than what I have left, I will come back again and top up the remaining amount. So in this, we learn that a neighbor is anyone that is next to you at any given place. A neighbor is not just someone you live next to at your house, okay? It is also anyone who you meet along the way, anyone who is close to you, even as you are moving in this life. So as we go about our day to day, let us be mindful of helping others, because a neighbor is anyone who is next to us at any given time. Okay? Love as yourself. Love as yourself. The standard of love, the standard of love is how you take care of yourself. How is it that you take care of yourself? Are you kind to yourself? How do you speak to yourself? How do you treat yourself in those difficult situations? If you are not kind to yourself, it will be hard for you to be kind to others. So even before you think of being kind to other people, take good care of yourself. And that will also help you to be kind to others. The standard of love is how you care for yourself, as I mentioned earlier. Meeting needs, showing kindness, and desiring good things. Practical applications. Show love through acts of kindness, forgiveness, generosity, and also compassion. Loving others reflects God's love and fulfills the law. which is in Romans 13, verse 8 to 10. There are also other things which are barriers to obedience. This is things such as pride, selfishness, and grudges can hinder love. We must surrender these to God. So loving your neighbor, in summary, has an internal impact in our lives. Loving others is a testimony of Christ's love for us. So you guys, this is all that we had to share today in this morning's devotion. I hope you found it helpful. FV, I'm from Zambia. And where are you from? Where are you from? Ah, Italia. Nice. Nice. I'm from Zambia. So this is the end of our sharing. I'll be doing these morning sharings at least every morning, hopefully. I'll be coming live also again tomorrow. Yes, I do. I do like Italia. So hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for your company. Have a good day. Bye bye. Stay blessed.